Hello, good evening, and happy Christmas week, everybody. First, let's start with the resubs. Brian, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 15 months. Talisman also with 15 months. Merry Christmas to you. And God with 25 months. Thank you, thank you. He is the flare whore on the channel. He's got 4 flares on his front of his name. And a 3-letter name as well. Possibly Fruit, hello. Trinity the Gamer. Alex. Who am I missing? 1471. Hello, hello. So, today we're just going to unbox a KBD8X MK2. So, we already unboxed one a while back. That one was the E-White. So, I believe this one is either black or gray. I honestly don't remember. So it'll have a different finish because it's anodized. I'm gonna check it out. I've been told the brass might have some problems, so we'll also take a look at that. And this is Jordan P. Hey, welcome to the stream. Can catch me up to speed. The keyboard scene. People are finally moving away from gasket mount, kinda, sort of. Rama is big. Key call is big. Dixie Mac is also kind of big. I think that's kind of mostly it. Kono, is it Kono? Kono, whatever. Still shit apparently. I will say Mashup's kind of slowed down comparatively. Kono is still a no-no. Possibly Fruit. Thank you so much. 3 months. The Theo 60. Let me look at that one. And Eamsbird also with the 10 months. Thank you, thank you. I'll get to your board soon, by the way. So this week, I will be streaming, most likely be streaming Christmas Eve and Christmas Day itself because I have a lot of boards to build before the end of this week. So I have to build a Tofu SKB60 and then a KBD75 that the loop switches for. Probably a Keycut 160 as well. Maybe I'll do that for new. I'll have to do that soon. And what else? Oh, actually, I have two Keycut number 160s here. That's right. One is with the brass and the other one's Cerakoted. Modern M0110 still not shipped. Because that was the one where they insisted on making in the US, right? Lillian said delayed to the 30th. Rocket Pete, welcome to the stream. So this one was Cerakoted by Keycut themselves. As in, they found someone local to do it. And so it wasn't like a aftermarket job or anything like that. It's the only round that they were going to ever do Cerakoting because it didn't turn out the way they wanted. So they're just going to go back to Cerakoting. Alright. So let's get started. Yeah, and so if this doesn't end up taking too long, I'm gonna work on some switches as well. No cool new designers. I mean, there are some. Nothing that is really standing out to me. Although I will say the one man whose stock has been rising is our friend Gawk. Dude, his 7V is getting some serious attention. Alright, so let's get started. The box that I received was fucking huge. Look at this. You could easily put six babies in here, at least. Alright. Human traffickers know what I'm talking about? No, wait, no. They don't traffic people that young, right? damn. It's a box inside a box inside a box. What the damn fucking hell? Jesus Christ. I can't remember if this board was. I think we were supposed to use LEDs with this board. There's tape everywhere. I have my daughter's gift and I'm putting it into another box, Is it the BB-8? Or what else did you get? Okay, so this board is going to use Jacket Hamon. We've already seen this before. I'm going to set it aside. Damn. And now the 8X box. Oh, there's no way I'm using these boxes, especially not this one. This is going straight into the trash. This box is beat up. Got things for her. She's asking when the Millennium Falcon is coming in. We hid it because we don't want to open it until we move to a new house. Oh, when are you gonna move? Hopefully in the spring. Yeah, because it'll be a pain in the ass to move once it's assembled. I guess. If you put it in a display case, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. It still would be, right? You'd have to anchor it down somehow. Buy a small Millennium Falcon and make it think it was the same one from PSCM. Now that's called a bait and switch. Poor girl. Getting 2 Millennium Falcons. 8X Mark II or MK2. What color is it? Well, let's find out. Louis TV, hey, how's it going? Got our PCB. Gonna have to test this. We have our poly plate. Yes. Oh, it's not even black or silver, it's red. Damn. We've got a dampening foam thing. So this will go. Did you guys hear that? What the hell? What the hell was that? Did they say Merry Christmas, man, or something like that? I don't know. There was some loud yelling. Did you order an NK65? No, I did not. I did not. Alright, so this goes under the PCB, I believe, yes. Just got all the cutouts for the LEDs. Got a polycarbonate plate. Let's do a quick fit test. Got some Gateron housings here. Fits nicely with the Gaterons. Let's grab a cherry switch. So with cherry, hold on, I need another cherry switch. Hold on. Fits decently well. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good, pretty good. It's nice to see. Now, of course, you know, we're only testing one. Maybe there are some that are loose, but not bad, not bad. Oh, do you even get the switches are supposed to come in separately, I think. This is a creamy lemon. See-through stabilizers? No, I have not. I'm expecting an order of all the colors. I haven't received them yet. Dude, these fit perfectly. Yeah, all my enthusiasm for the C3 stabilizers got deflated after I found out that they don't work with Android PPT keycaps. So it's dead to me. Yeah. Apparently so if you look at your stabilized keys like spacebar and things like that, not like if you just compare your Android PPT with GMK and even between Android PPT, like you can have older Android PPT and newer ones, and the bottoms won't be the same. And so yeah, so something underneath grinds with the stabilizer. We've got our screws and washers and stuff. Are these genuine cherry stabilizers? Yes, this is the retooled. This is the retooled stuff. Lol. So we're not using that. Got red and brass. This red looks good so far. Let's check it out. Damn. This is a chunk. Hefty boy. Dude, look at that red. That is a bright red. God damn. This is red. You can already see matching is not perfect. This part looks a bit more orangey, I guess. Right. In person, it's not very obvious, especially because it's you know, two separate pieces, and then you've got this. They're not flush against each other, so it's not as what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a stark contrast. But look at that. God damn. That is some bright ass red right there. This is a true red. So far impressions are good. I might have to take that back. I mean, from afar it looks pretty good, but I already see something up here. I wonder if we can wipe this off. I don't think so. Wow, that is a shame. Okay, so up here you can see there's some stuff here. Can't be rubbed off. Yeah, the shame is on the top, and then more here as well. See that? Again, cannot be rubbed off. And just here and there. This isn't as obvious, but it's there. Another spot over here. So yeah, definitely not the cleanest anodizing I've seen from KBD fans. Check out the sides. The sides don't. This side doesn't have too many problems with it. You can see the light splotches. Really not very bad at all. The side's actually not bad. The back is not bad. The back is kind of standard KBD fans anodizing. Like, it's not the tofu level, but you know, still better than average. Give me the side. Man, this is kind of infuriating. Because the back, the sides are all fine, but it's just the top that has those minor issues. Like, it just looks dirty, but it's not because you can't rub it off. Did you cop a Polaris board or two? I did not. I don't really have any interest in boards smaller than 75% these days. See, that's the thing. Even though I have a lot of GMK sets, I never use them anymore. I'm all about that PBT life. All right, at the bottom. The brass actually. So I know that. So this was shipped in by Crippled. They said that the bottom had some issues. Now the bottom's kind of strange because it's supposed to be sandblasted, right? But it's like I guess the coating they used was a bit too thick or something. It actually looks kind of satin instead of sandblasted, you know? But you can kind of tell there's a coating. I think maybe they put too much. I don't know. Like it doesn't even feel like sandblast press. I don't know. And okay, so there is a scratch-ish over here. So a lot of radial marks from the polishing and CNC, I guess. You can see like circular, like just circles, concentric circles. And you'll see that there's one thing over here. Right, you see how it's lighter than the rest. Like a little scratch over here. Now this doesn't even bother me as much as the stuff up here. Like if I were to get a replacement, I honestly wouldn't really care too much for replacing this part. I'd rather just get like this stuff fixed like this. But again, some people might not care. Bothers me for sure. But again, it is a shame because the rest of the anodizing is not bad. And above average, but it's just like everything's, and then most of the problems are on top. Okay, there's pitting over here. Now this is, so the underside. Now this is actually bad, right? You can see pitting on the underside, but of course it is on the underside, so it's not as noticeable. Or basically not noticeable at all when you put it on a desk. But that is pitting. It's been a long time since I've seen pitting in a KBD fans board, actually. Is it even the first time I've seen pitting in KBD fans? Might be, but you can see like just lots of specks everywhere over here. And yet you can't rub this off. It's just there. So yeah, so problems here. 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 Little speck here. Yeah. So, is it worth returning to ask for a new one? I'm not sure. I think most of the time, most people are not even going to notice it. Okay, time to give it a grade. I would give it, let's see, out of 10. 6. 6, I think it's fair. Because it's a shame, because if you get rid of those problems, then again, if you get rid of all problems, of course something's perfect. But yes, if they included rise of it, I think I'll go with 7. But yes, 6 is fair. Above average, could have been a 7, could have been an 8 even, but because of those issues, you have to bring it down to a 6. Which again is still above average. 6 is a respectable score. It's above average, right? Most of us aren't even 6s. Right? We're mostly 4s or at best maybe a 5, you know. That's why we're using keyboards. Xeno this? Oh, this is better. Like not even a contest. Xeno was like a 3 maybe. Yeah, because you have to remember that the Rama boards got a 7, I think. 7 or 8. Like a 7 or 8, like 7.5. I think one of them got an 8 and one of them got, I think a couple of them got 7s for me. Something like that. They were around 7s and 8s. And then the brown tofu that I have got 9. Matrix Able Plus version Dark got a 10. It's the only 10 ever. And so I think 6 is fair because, you know, if you put this in the Rama boards, besides I have to say the Rama boards are better anodizing because they didn't have these issues. Because they don't, there's not a lot of streaking, not a lot of splotches as well, but you know, yeah, just, and then all of it's on the top. If all these issues were in the bottom, I think I would give it a 7 because I'm like, you know, we can't really see it. Because it's right on the fucking top. I have to take a point off. NGB, hello. Now I got 8. Okay. Yeah, 8 is fair. Because like there weren't really any flaws. I think it was mostly just maybe some splotching here and there. Wasn't good enough to be a 9, but you know. Solid 8. How much better is having on a board with gasket mounted plate versus one with an integrated plate? Now, I don't think the gasket mounted... I'm not a huge fan of them. But I definitely do not like integrated plates. So if I had to pick between the two, I would go with the gasket mount. MKII is a different menu than the Tofu. Yes, I remember that was part of the delays. They had a lot of issues with that. And they had a different... what's the word? Logistics setup for it too. The process. So they shipped out from the factory, I think, instead of through KBD fans first. Something like that, I can't remember. Have until January 2nd off. Dude, that is nice. 10 days? More than 10 days? 10 days? Alright, so let's put this back and let's test the PCB. So I'm excited for this one because it uses a poly plate and, you know, this PCB, the flex cuts, whatever. Because the other 8X Mark II that we did had a brass plate, so the PCB didn't matter at all. Alright, so let's bring a switch hitter. Alright, so for those of you days off, you fuckers free for some Halo Reach this week? Maybe we'll do some. Okay, so clear reload. What was I trying to do? Alright, we didn't even look at the fucking... So yeah, so we didn't even look at the group buy info for this board and stuff like that. Now, if you're interested in that, we already did an unboxing for the white version of the 8X Mark II. We talk about that in that video. This is just like a short unboxing of the red one. Most beautiful PCB you've ever seen. Probably all Wilbur PCBs are up there. The black and gray ones for Rama are really nice. The navy blue for the 7V is pretty good. I've seen at least another PCB that's really nice that wasn't designed by Wilbur. I'm trying to remember which one it was. There's another one that was really, really nice. I just can't remember which one it was. Now here's the thing. If you're running a group buy and you're going to include a polycarbonate option, please don't fucking make your PCB banana yellow or any other weird ass color. Just don't do it. Just fucking... If you're gonna do a polycarbonate, just please, for the love of God, make it white or gray or black or something. Superior plate mounting system. Kind of We don't know yet because we have at least 2 different ones coming out soonish. Thermal is shipping soon, and the 7V will go into group buy soon. But top mount versus gasket mount, I honestly think that top mount still sounds better. From boards that I've used, right? And so we're talking over a handful of them. As in, over a handful of gasket mounts versus, I've built dozens of top mount boards. Okay, what was I trying to do? Switch hitter, right? Let's plug this thing in. Where's my Type-C cable? This one. Potential integrated plate mount? No, honestly, no. I don't know. Maybe if it's plastic. Maybe. I don't know. But so far, from what I've seen of aluminum, definitely a no-go for me. The thing is, it's not even the stiffness. I just don't think that it sounds very good. That's the thing. The stiffness, sure, I can make it work. If something's really stiff, I can make it work because I'll just put box whites on there. But problem is when it feels bad. Like, for example, both the Rama boards, their stabilizers sound pretty bad compared to the Kira 60. And actually compared to just anything. Alright, so where's my tweezers? Oh god. Man, I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad for women sometimes who get told they have to smile more, Like, I've seen that happen on stream, and then in real life, of course, I think. They'll be like, oh, you gotta smile more, especially the older folks, but what the fuck, man? So, Brian, what did you get for Black Friday? Did you empty out your whole fucking account? Did you see the Mass Shop's first watch that they're doing? Well, I guess drop. I hate that name so much. Couple of features of your Dream TKL. I mean, I don't have a Dream TKL because I don't even really like the layout. But if I did, let's see. First one would be a money printing function. That would be sweet. And if they could tell me it's proud of me, like every morning when I wake up, that would be kind of nice too. I think those would be my dream features. Did you find an issue with the C3 and NJPBT? I honestly don't remember because I read about this a couple of weeks ago, I think. Let me see. Okay. Let me copy the link. What do you think of the watch? I thought about getting it because it's one of the few field watches that I've actually liked, but it's like a first run, so I don't know if oh damn it, I accidentally cleared it. I think we were at shift. And just the bottom row. Another issues with the Proto C3s that were sent around for reviews that got fixed. I'm not sure if it's the same. I think these are not prototypes. I think these are the actual production ones. Vintage Burberry trench coat, Uniqlo U Raglan coat. Very nice. Man, I wish I had an excuse to buy more coats, but you know, I just don't live in places cold enough to do that really. It's just now just wearing a bomber jacket. I was fucking sweating. Old Imsto same as NJPBT. Good question. I have no idea. Old Imsto. How old is old? Are you talking about the Ivansto? I live in fucking San Diego. I just will into existence. Yeah, that's what blows my mind because it gets colder here. And maybe I just need to lose some weight so I don't run so warm. I don't sweat very much though. So it's not the same as Jordan PBT, but it is closer to it than GMK. So I would, if I had to guess, I want to say it won't work, but again, I don't know. V2 Palm Inver Pandas. I have not. I hope the leaves will be good because like on the cream switches, Palm is such a great material, but my god, the leaves was fucking terrible. Price pretty good, but doesn't really do anything new. I'm not a fan of the logo. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like the logo is just kind of, why is it even there? I like the looks. I like the unibody look. I like black and orange. But yeah, and the price is good for what it is. But yes, it won't ship until June 2020. And again, first run, so who knows what issues it'll have. So maybe I'll wait. Damn, it's always your birthday, huh? Whisper me, try hard. So watching Sumo Wrestling last and thought of you. Wait a minute. Is that fat shaming or racist? I can't decide. Why not both, right? On demo Topper boards and switches because it is all done by one company, kinda. Mostly, it's technology is owned by that one company, and because the way it's done, it's not very modular, so you can't just make custom stuff. $750 worth of keyboard stuff is gonna make an endgame board. I don't know what's the total budget. And what kind of layouts do you want? Georgian dude who dominated. Oh, and that's me, right? That's what reminded you of me? Yes, I am. I am a bit of a dominator, dominatrix. No, that's a different thing. Alright, so that was the 8X. I'll probably work on these switches a little bit and then we'll call it night because I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'll try to stream in the afternoon. Depends on what time I wake up. I love you. Mr. Petrov, hello. It's been a while. 4 months. Thank you. Yeah, so we're still waiting on the switches. And I can't remember if we're doing stabilizers. I know definitely the switches. I love you. And LEDs. JCon27, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. It just reminded me of you, but it was fucking awesome to watch. Yeah, apparently sumo wrestlers die really, really young. Like, no surprise, right? I think they die in the 30s, some shit. 40. Yes, crippled, you're late. We literally just got done. I just packed it back up. You're gonna have to watch the VOD. Yeah, these places get good stabilizers. You probably want to get them. So they right now, I think the common recommendation would be the Durock or Everglide stabilizers. Your best place to get them, best places to get them would be KP Republic and primekb.com. I think the brass weight looks fine. Honestly, it had one scratch. The others were just like polishing and CNC marks. Honestly, not terrible. I think that the case top had more. If I were to really raise a fuss, I would complain about the top. But is it something really worth like returning? Maybe not. Maybe you can get like a partial discount or like a, I don't know, like a coupon maybe. But and again, it depends on how much it bothers you. So you can check the VOD. Yeah. So see, if you thought it looked good, then maybe then it doesn't matter, right? It's just that minor, like really tiny imperfections here and there, only on the top. Like the rest of the case are like literally on the face of it. Like the rest of the case was fine. Yeah. So if you thought it looked good, that means I thought the brass was fine. The marks were just like their polishing and stuff, or the CNCing. Maybe it was CNC. I think it's polishing, right? Just a little concentric circles. Yes, that's the thing. The anodizing was pretty good overall. It's just again like just the few specs. So yeah, just watch the VOD and you'll see it. I kind of talk about it quite a bit. Mr. Patrov, Merry New Year to you too. My plate mount stabs are sticking, not coming off the pressing end of the day. What might be the issue? It could be the wire is not. Wait, that's in. Did you build this board or is this like a. Did it work before? And now it's no longer working? Oh boy. I guess plate mount stabilizer is not so bad to fix. A few things. So as in, do they come up at all? Or is it just not coming up after you push it down? So as in, they're just completely stuck. As in, can you pull them upwards? NGB, yes. I'll be streaming tomorrow and Christmas. I will probably build one keyboard. Christmas Eve, one keyboard on Christmas, and then just do some other stuff. I bought some cookies as well, so maybe Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Can heat up some milk, eat some cookies. Oh yeah, the Elf. Elf is still on the shelf. This was from NGB's wife from last year. I need to get like maybe a bookend would be nice. You can pull them up. What keycaps are you trying? Are the wires... Did the wires pop out of the clips? Alright, so since we ended the stream, we got done with the unboxing a bit faster than I thought, so I'm just gonna work on finishing up some switches. So these have already been lubed with Krytox 105 for most of the parts. The springs were oiled with limited slip differential oil. And now we're just gonna put some 3204 on the actuation nubs, or the legs, or whatever you want to call them. Might as well get some of this done. Miles is fine, hello. How's it going? You're also going to be building the 8X? Yes. No, not tonight. Not tonight. We're still waiting on switches and LEDs and stuff like that. So we're not going to do that. Creamy Sense ink housing. These are creamy lemons, apparently. Apparently that's what they're called. He's a favorite rapper. Unfortunately, I don't listen to hip hop at all. At all. There are a few genres that I just don't listen to at all. Hip hop, country. Honestly, most popular music I just don't listen to. Like, I'm not trying to be some weird ass hipster, but I never listen to the radio. My only way of discovering music is either through friend recommendations or through Discover Weekly on Spotify. So doesn't really show for me. We could even since you're asking about music, we have some time. Could even check out damn it. What's it called? Spotify Wrapped? The hell is a lemon? I know, dude. Okay, so we could even check out my Spotify Wrapped real quick. So this year was kind of sad for me, actually. I didn't even realize I didn't listen to music as much compared to the past 4 or 5 years. I think it's like half compared to last year. Am I even signed in? My ears. I had Spotify Premium since we'll find out. It's like 13 maybe? 14? Best pasta sauce is like creamy and lemony. It's your current board. This one here, or the one that I actually use at my desk. So this one is an SKB6C, the YA62 layout. But what I use at my desk is... Okay, that music's not coming from me. That's fucking neighbors. On my desk is a Enjoy PBT75. Alright, so let's see. Where the fuck is my cursor? I don't want it. number 2 top artist because of that. He goes literally every stream. They start every stream after this. This album I didn't do a lot of stuff. Pretty much just listen to a handful of artists and their latest albums.
Trumpets of angels call for my head.
Oh, my armor comes from you. You make me try harder. Oh, that's all I ever do. Oh, no, my. Diving, we were never gonna catch fire. I don't want it anyway. And even try to. If I don't let go, then there's no such thing as over.
You can barely hear me. TV was 14. What else does this get? Holy Pandas? It's got 472 new artists this year. Actually pretty mild compared to last year's actually. Time of listening.
To make my bed and all the day down, settle in and we'll
Okay,
throw
so
on
my first year
some
using this one.
singing,
First, so I
pour
got
some
pretty
sugar in my bowl.
96,000
In the
minutes.
glow of the
I said 8,000,
candlelight, we
87.
can dance
And
all
last year 113.8 thousand, 0.9.
on the
And
rooftop,
this year's only 61.
thinking no one needs to know a thing but the
It made me kind of
Simone.
concerned when I saw this. I'm like, is there something I didn't know about this year? Like, am I doing okay?
I was laughing at God when they're saying
So
they're
let's start
goodbye.
facing salt stream.
God could be
2012 into the forest tree.
at a cocktail party while listening to a good goddamn joke.
Man, remember
Or when the crazy say he hates us and they get so red in the head you think they're about to choke. God could be funny when told to give you money if you joke. Spread it right way and when presented like a genie who does magic like Houdini or grants wishes like Jiminy Cricket and
And Cerberella is this year.
to make my bed and all remind me, was it better?
You change all the land, sleeping in my head, cold as the day broke down. Hear you.
Can you still hear me? What happened? Hold on. What the fuck? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That was weird. Hold on. That's not sketchy shit going on outside. The fuck? I heard someone coming upstairs. Mic is practically off. That is really weird. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Okay, the microphone sounding went really soft. Hello? Hello? Okay, what about now? Is it louder now? Can you hear me? Is it fine now? Because if it's still soft, let me know. Like, if you have to pump up the volume, please let me know so I fix it. I want you to be able to just set it at kind of like a default volume and it works fine. Yeah, I think playing that thing messed up my audio for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, damn it. I was talking about the music I was listening to. And all that. Oh, okay. I think I know why. Okay. Yeah. So I think I needed to reduce the desktop volume. Yeah. So I think maybe that was why. Okay. Because I reduced my general volume, but I guess on stream, like the desktop volume just played at max for you guys. I think that's probably what it was. So maybe a bit louder than normal because I bumped up my. Hold on. So let me drop it back down then. I guess I could reduce the gain. Let's see. Wait, I should make it louder or it's too loud now? Because I pumped it up by 5.5 decibels. C Madrid, welcome to the stream. Need more customers like the KBD8X. More non 4-digit custom TKL boards. Yes, I absolutely agree. 100%. I really don't think that most of those boards are worth the money. Even as someone who's, the most expensive boards I've worked on. I think the 360 Corsair is worth at least $3,000 now, right? When I worked on them, they were 2.5K, and I'm pretty sure they're at least 3K now. And I worked on 2 of those. I think 2 years ago. First cell phone. So I had a lot of hand-me-downs. It was hard. I think the first phone that I bought with my own money, and was my phone and not a hand-me-down, was a Motorola Rocker something. It was like a candy bar phone. Damn, I don't remember what it was called. I want to say it had 3 in it somewhere, but I might be wrong. Definitely not touchscreen. One of those. Yeah, I'm currently using the Pixel 3a. My first smartphone was actually a Windows phone. It was a Nokia Lumia. The Lumias were so hit at the time. Holy shit, they were so fucking good. This is still some of the best phones I've used. But, RIP Windows phone. And then first Android was a OnePlus One, I want to say. OnePlus One. And then I went from that to a Motorola X Pure 2015. And then LG G6. And then Pixel 3a. Today I learned I don't listen to the same type of music as Anthony. So what do you listen to then? Yeah, like I said, I don't venture out of my own preferences too much. Like it's mostly just because you like this, so I listen to something else. I don't. I just hate. I hate listening to radio in general. I don't enjoy most of that music. Spent 170 on switches and need help. That's how it starts. Wait, so what switches did you get? I guess I asked, but then you couldn't hear me. Whoops. Geeks are working on the stream. Alpaca Lineage is sold out. That sucks. Fruit got Red Samurai off drop for $80. That's, yeah, it works if you have a standard layout. It worked great. It's cheap. You can even buy it on Amazon. With, I think with Prime shipping. What Trash Pandas, Halo Truth. Oh, okay, so it wasn't just one switch. Oh, I thought you meant like just switches for one build. Pfft, fine, amateur. I was getting worried. I thought you meant like getting switches for just one build, your first build, like 107. Oh no, what have you done? But if you're buying like 3-4 types of switches, okay, makes a bit more sense. One day shooting for you to arrive before Christmas for free. Oh right, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Nice. Designs paying taxes for boards sold via group buys. Not sure. I guess it depends on them. Hope they do. Some of them would, I guess some vendors would charge group sales tax, but I don't know about group buys. It's a bit more tricky. And for one build, I found holy pandas. I bought the trash pandas and holy. I heard the trash pandas are trash. Apparently, I don't know. Wait, no. The tactile ones maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I have a friend who got something, so maybe I might be wrong, but one of those. Yeah, so switches have been mostly lubed. We're just working on the final touches, basically. Lemony switches, yes. Indeed they are. Especially with the yellow switch film. How long have I streamed for? Okay, maybe I'll stream for another 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Again, I'll be streaming some keyboard builds. Tomorrow and on Christmas Day. What the hell? Keyboard builds and some other stuff. We'll see. Pretty casual streams. Yeah, so if you have literally nothing better to do, come hang out. In the gaming stream, yes, I'm hoping to do that. I'm hoping to do Witcher 3 sometime this week as well. We'll see. Also, I found out that you could do... So Steam has a new thing where you can do local co-op online. So only the host has to own the game. One person owns the game, and you can invite your friends to play with you on a local co-op game. So like say, for example, like Overcooked or some split screen game, right? Like a couch type of game, couch gaming type game. And so only one person has to own the game, and you can invite friends and they can join you and play with you online. So super cool. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Remote play? Yes. Steam Remote Play. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in. So yeah, so we can do that as well. We'll try to do Halo, maybe Borderlands 3. Yeah, so that'll be a fun thing to do. Who panels made from Halo Truth and Yuck? Did you already make the switch? You might be able to get more just selling them separately, honestly. And then someone else do the assembling. That shit takes time. What the fuck? Japanese horror at 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. You can't even see what I'm doing, huh? You know what? Fuck it. Does it portrait thing? I need to hold the switches close to my face anyway. Did anyone watch the Witcher series yet on Netflix? I should watch it and then play the game. Or should I play the game and then watch it? Or do both together? Ink Yellows versus Faye, round 2 versus Creams. In general, I don't think I would recommend the Creams. Like you have to put some work in to make them feel and sound good. And I don't know if they finally fixed the leaves. They have a different issue from inks when it comes to the leaves. Both of them have problems with that. 2 episodes left. Me and my girlfriend really like it. Yeah, so maybe I should watch it. I'm waiting for the Mandalorian season 1 to end so that I can sign up for a trial and then binge watch it. Is it a trial week or a trial month? I hope it's a month and not just a fucking week. It's a week? Damn it. God damn it. Went over to my mom's place Friday to give her a ride to the bank and she was watching The Witcher. Damn, dude. Was it just because it was recommended or does she actually like fantasy stuff? Or is she a pro gamer? A week is lame. Vampires, werewolves, and such. She hasn't played video games since I had a Nintendo at age 5. Well, I hope she enjoys it. Maybe if she likes it so much, she'll try to play the game. When is that the fixed batch? You could just go on the Novel Keys Discord and just search there instead of messaging him directly. That could be faster, honestly. More people need to try searching on Discord. There's a lot of good shit archived on there. Mom's streaming on next week. Mom's streaming on Twitch. Hey, you never know. Could be like that grandma that streams Skyrim. She's pretty awesome. Girlfriend needs something to fill a gap from Game of Thrones, so Witcher is doing well for her. Yeah, I never watched Game of Thrones. I mean, I saw 2 episodes, but you know that doesn't count, right? I just don't watch TV much in general. Pretty much at all, honestly. Yeah, I didn't have a TV most of my childhood, so I just don't have that habit. Like, I'll put on some YouTube videos on my NVIDIA Shield a few times a week, but that's kind of it. Like last night I wasn't even watching on my TV. I was just watching my computer. I was watching the Eddie Murphy episode on Saturday Night Live. Pretty good. Not as good as I'd hoped, but still pretty good. The not opening sketch, but the first sketch was really good. Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. It's just fucking amazing. It's basically a ghetto version of Mr. Rogers. Played by Eddie Murphy. Prefer the Game of Thrones books, but it took 6 years for newest books to come out. I mean, that's kind of everything, right? The book is always better than the movie. Same thing in Game of Thrones. Same thing with Twilight. JK. Man cranks books out. Yeah, well, the thing is, most good writers actually hate writing, and it take time to write. So yeah, so Stephen King is a rare one. Very, very rare. I wish I could enjoy fiction more though, like, books at least. My problem is I don't really picture things in my head very much. Like, I don't visualize stuff. Like, when I'm reading and understanding things. Like, there's a term for people who just don't visualize things in the head at all, and it's a spectrum, right? So there are people who on one extreme don't picture anything, and there are people who basically think in pictures, and you know. So I'm kind of close to the no visual side. So for example, when I was reading Life of Pi for a class, they talk about the boat, and let's say, yeah, the boat was 8 feet long, and it was orange in color. Like, people would imagine, okay, the boat was 8 feet long, it was orange. Oh, it had a little part chipped off over here, on the right side of the boat, and then there was a zebra over there, and a fucking tiger or whatever, and people picture it. in my head it's just okay. It's a boat. It's 8 feet. You know, like that's literally it. Like it's 8 feet. It's orange. Another thing. It's all just information in my head. So that's why I don't appreciate fiction fully, like books. Interview with Stephen King and George R. R. Martin on it. King said he writes usually 5-10 pages a day. Martin writes in fits every few months or so. So like couch length. Think more visually. Yeah, that's probably true for most people who enjoy fiction. Because even back then when I did read fiction, I read mostly mystery, crime solving stuff, and you know, that stuff you don't need to picture things as much. If you get what I'm, you know, like it's mostly the plot and stuff like that. So I think in terms of those, you know, it's just concepts in my head. It's, you know, there's not a lot of, you know, I don't read for like the detail and description and stuff like that. Basically, it's just not a magical experience for me. What about the words and the visuals? Yes, that's yeah. So when I found out that there are people who think in just pictures, I'm like, damn, like, you know, like I don't do that. Like people are like, yeah, you know, like I don't think in pictures at all. Like, you know, unless like the situation calls for it. Like, you know, like if I have to picture something, you know, like spatial reasoning stuff. Okay, you know, then I'll think of something like that. But other than that, you know, usually like, you know, just general, just stuff in life. Like, I just don't really care about that. Dyscalculia. So dyslexia, but for numbers. Can visualize most abstraction in a head. See, I think maybe somewhat similar. I don't know, cause I can think. Can I think abstract shit like that? Maybe I can't. Not really. I don't know. I don't think I have a problem with sense of time though. I know some people who do. Like I'm friends with some people who are horrible at telling time. Like it actually blows my mind how often they just don't know what time it is. Most of the time when I say stuff like, oh wow, I didn't realize time. I'm most of the time I think I'm bullshitting. Most of the time I'm like, yeah, I kind of knew. I just, you know, like I'm just acting surprised, you know, because you're surprised. I'm like, wow, you're right. Wow. Can't do math in a head at all. Did she get diagnosed with it or anything like that? My younger sister's dyslexic. I believe a couple of my brothers were as well, but they got the dyslexia beat out of them. Whereas my sister actually got to, you know, work with tutors and things like that. My sister didn't even learn how to read until she was 9. Yeah. So she comes in Malaysia. The school system is brutal. They just thought she was just being lazy and stuff. Diagnosed in college. Huh, okay. Yeah, I can't imagine that. Not being able to do numbers in your head. I suck living in... Do you guys live in the US? Because that would suck. Having to calculate the tip. And taxes on things. Sales tax on things.